Hi, welcome to General Strength 5. This is Stacy. She's going to help me run through the following exercises, which you guys at home have 3 rounds of total. So for demonstration purposes, we're just going to do 1 round. So first exercise, Stacy, we have what's called a hand release push-up. So Stacy's going to get into that push-up position all the way down first. And the reason it makes it a hand release push-up is Stacy is starting all the way on the ground, all of her weight on the floor. From here, she is going to press straight up, keeping that tight core, hips flat from her shoulders down to her heels, nice and flat. She's going to perform that 10 times. So as you go down, you can see she gently picks her hands up just to ensure all her body weight is down on the floor. All the way up to the top, slowly lowering yourself back down to the floor. A little bit slower on the way down, Stacy. Great. Excellent. After you perform 10 of those push hand release push-ups, Stacy's going to bring it up to the bench, and we have tricep dips. With her leg up, Stacy's going to perform 10 tricep dips. She's keeping her back and butt close to that bench. Arms only going to 90. Exhaling on the push on the way out. Very good. Now she's going to bring it down. We have a side plank with a little additional for you guys. So what she's going to do, get into that good side plank position for me, pushing up straight and tall through that shoulder. From here, that top leg, make sure your hips aren't sagging first of all. That top leg is going to raise up and down, nice and slow, 10 times. We don't want that leg to be just flopping up and down. It's a controlled movement, up about 15-20 degrees, back down, meeting that foot at the bottom. Very good. Once she hits 10 on that side, she's going to flip it over. She has 10 on that right side. So most importantly here, we don't want to sacrifice position. We want to be nice and straight throughout the whole movement before we lift that leg up. And you notice Stacy put her left hand down in front. If you need that for additional stability, that's perfectly fine. Just don't rely on that front arm too much. Now what she's going to do, she's going to bring it to her back. She's going to lay flat on that back. Legs straight up in the air, foam roller in hand, and just like we did earlier, she has a leg reach with the foam roller. So she's peeling herself off the ground, using those core muscles, not her neck, lowering herself down 1 vertebrae at a time. You might notice she straddled her legs, and what that's going to do from here, she's then able, if possible, to reach up even further with that foam roller to get extra mobility at the top of that crunch. After Stacy performs 10 of these, she's all through.